Many district school boards will be busy this week deciding on the specifics of next year's budget to be put before voters May 19th. That includes board members in North Syracuse who will have work to do tonight. Joining us now, North Syracuse School Superintendent Terry Ward. Terry, good to see you again. Thanks for being with us.
Hi, Jeff. Great to see you again.
So I know a lot of people will only pay attention to a very few things when it comes to the school budget vote, and maybe one of the biggest ones, the tax levy increase. Your budget carries a 5.25% increase. We touched on this a little when you were here a month ago, but how much of that? Break that down for us, because it's a little different than maybe some other districts. How much of that 5.25 is actually for next school year's operating budget?
Yeah, I think that's an important piece that we want to get out to our voters is 5.25, although that is a little higher than normal for us. We have to break it down. So thanks for asking the question. It's 2.7% of the 5.25 is from prior capital project approvals. So that's something, that we want voters to know. So really, budget to budget, there's only a 2.4% increase for operations, for teachers, for books, for utilities, that type of thing. The other 2.7 is really kind of the mortgage payment that starts from capital projects.
Capital projects like what? What kinds of things? I mean, people probably can see them when they're out there, right? What are we talking about?
Yeah, I think we've had some exciting things open this year. We've had our high school auditorium, brand new, that opened this year. Lakeshore Elementary opens this fall, and on the heels of Lakeshore, we will have our aquatic center on the back of CNS opening. So those are the major pieces of the capital project work.
So when you look at the overall number of 525, as you said, most or more than half of it is for those projects already approved. What does that do? Do you need a supermajority now, or is that based off the 2.4 for the operating?
Yeah, that's really based on the 2.4 for the operating year to year, so we don't need a supermajority vote here in North Syracuse.
See if you can do it this way for me, too, because percentages don't always kind of calculate for everybody, including me. Dollars and cents wise for me. You give me you want to do it based on $100,000 or $150,000, you give me what it works out to, dollars and cents, average home kind of thing.
Yeah, so I'm going to use the 200,000 just because that's the average home here in our district. So that would equate to $169 a year on a $200,000 home.
Okay, gotcha. What about, somebody may say, how come you don't use fund balance or more fund balance to kind of help offset things? Where are you with that number?
Yeah, our district's done a good job over the years to have reserves for things like this, and we are actually using $10.45 million this year of fund balance in order to balance this budget, to be responsible to our taxpayers.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that gives you enough to kind of help offset some of this, but not dip too deep into the piggy bank, so to speak?
Correct. Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
2.7 for the projects, that's locked in, right? I mean, you couldn't move that even if you wanted to, right?
Correct. Whether or not, it's already been approved by the voters, so it's just time for us to really, collect that in a way. So yeah, that doesn't change at all.
What will this mean future year tax levies? What will they look like? Will we keep seeing this kind of, I'll call it an extra, I don't know if that's the proper use of the word, but kind of this on top of the operating aid? So will we see another like 2.5, 2.7 on top of operating next year? Will this be the next several, or is this kind of a 1 year kind of thing?
For us, in the near future, it really is a 1 year type of blip as far as year to year goes. It's partly because different projects have all come due at the same time in our district.
Okay, gotcha. Last one for you quickly. I mean, however you split it up, I mean, it still is kind of a bigger number to people. So how are you trying to sell this all to folks?
Well, I think one of the things that we, really try to focus on is how are we doing as a school district, both fiscally but also academically. And this year, we saw a 12-point growth in our ELA proficiency, which was doubling the state average as far as growth goes. and our school, Lakeshore Elementary School, was a 23-point jump, and that was #1 in our region as far as ELA success from one year to the next. So we're really proud of the things we're doing academically, and these budgets help support all of that work.
Bottom line, go out and vote May 19th. Terry, good chance we'll have you in before that vote, chat again about this.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Have a great afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.